Welcome back, everyone. It's FNHusa57 here. We are back on Dark Souls 3 on the Xbox One. And today we have part 7 of the walkthrough, which is going to be the Dilapidated Bridge. So we actually have to go back, and of course joined by Spartan, who's not entirely sure what he's doing there, but you know what, okay. Now, we left off right here at the end of part 6. So we actually want to go back towards the second bonfire for this area, the undead city. That's where we want to go back. So you'll notice, you know, everything dead, of course. And we want to go back there because we actually have to go a different way. And it's kind of up to you. You can go that way to start with if you really do want to. But it just kind of, it doesn't go straight to the bonfire, and it's a harder route. So I know most people, if you're like me, you're going to want to get that other bonfire, that other respawn point unlocked as soon as possible, and that's why I went the way that I did. Now you'll recognize this area as the giant burning tree. So as you can see, it's not too far from where we were, but instead of going to the left, you want to come across this bridge right here. And you're going to have two enemies coming up on you. The one with the lantern is going to be your priority, or should be your priority, because he throws fire bombs. And I can almost insta-kill him, but not without getting hit by his firebomb. So yeah, keep that in mind. And he dropped some pine resin for me. So come around this way. It's going to be an ambush. There's going to be these guys on tops of the roof shooting at you, and more ambushes. Plenty of these little jackasses that love to ambush you, so you want to take them out as soon as possible. You want to come up here, take this blow dart bastard out as soon as possible, and then take this guy out, who's also using the blow darts. And you can backstab them, which makes it easy to kill them. While you're over here, you can go ahead and pick up some more fire bombs. I haven't used a single one yet this entire game, but, you know, personal preference. If you want them, they're there. Come over here. There's a plank shield, and there's this guy, which you can actually talk to. This is just, like, really, really weird. It's just an NPC that talks to you. You can leave it or you can kill it. I'm going to leave it because why not? It's a cage. So come back, pick up this soul that was right there. Oh, so conveniently waiting for you. And now we go up on top of this roof. Which, I swear, whoever laid this roof was like, you know, not a very good builder. Pick up that, a couple homeward bones, and there's no way to avoid not taking damage. So you're going to take damage from that fall. But we need to go down here to get another item, and you have a man with a machete and a cage on his back. I guess we'll call him Mr. Chops. Deal with him, get rid of him. Then you have to cut this body down. And I don't suggest you jump down and follow it because, yeah, that fall would kill you. I mean, you could try if you want to. I probably should put a message there that says try jumping, you know. See how many people would follow it. Anyways, now we have to go back. So we jump down here. You're going to take damage again. It's just the way that it is. And we're actually going to go get a couple more items that are right here. There's two enemies to my right. And then we have this guy. So he's another one of the little demon bastards, but this time he's got a giant two-hand sword and a fair bit of health. So he can be kind of annoying. Open said door. Maybe. You know, doors. Heavy. And there's an item right here. which is a nice round shield, in case you want it. Now it gets to an interesting point. Now this is technically the short way, so it's not normally the way that I would go. But for this point, you definitely want to have a bow equipped. And it's actually going to take a second because you really should take out all of those guys up there. And the reason for that being, as you can see, they throw fire bombs at you. And they do a massive amount of damage. So, yeah. We also just got invaded by a dark spirit. And we're back. So, sorry about that. Little bit of technical difficulties due to a dumbass invader that just invaded at the absolute worst time possible. But anyways, we are going to shoot and kill these firebomb bastards. And once they're done, your life will be so much easier. We do have Mr. Potts up there. So I'm going to go ahead and unequip my bow. I don't want to be using that at the moment. And Mr. Potts is out of here. In case you didn't get it, we're calling him Mr. Potts because, you know, he has a giant pot. So, pillage those remains. And if you come down here, there's another item for you to loot. You can kill the undead that's right here. Go ahead and pick up the ring, which is the Fire Clutch ring. Very good ring for pyromancers. Not very good for anything else, though. We will still have to deal with that invader. He's down there. So you have all these guys, which kill them, don't kill them. It's up to you. They don't really give you anything. They just sit there and are, you know, rather annoying. And there's going to be an ambush. That invader's getting fucked up. Oh, he hit me from behind. What a jerk. But all it is a soul. Now, since we are dealing with an invader here, I will keep one Estus. And you have another one of the giant blood witch thingies. And you will have to deal with her at some point. We'll actually be dealing with her on the way back. You have pots and lots of pots. There's an ember right there for you to pick up. And yeah, they throw their pots at you now. Ah, missed me. Alright, so he's done. Gotta drink my last Estus. At least the Ashen Estus, the magic one. Now this guy, he will not actually throw his pot at you. He prefers to come and smash you in the face with it instead. It's not a very cool thing for him to do, but that's what he prefers to do. And did he drop? Nope, he dropped me his machete. He didn't drop me his pot, but he dropped me his machete, so not too bad. Get another soul. You got 3 puppies over here to deal with. Usually 3. No, that time it was 2. Okay. Some alluring skulls. I don't use them. I don't think Spartan uses them. Do you there, Spartan? But if you want them, you know, they're there. So before we move on, we have Dum Dum over here. And he's going to attack you while you're buffing your weapon, of course. He's another great sword user. I do particularly hate invaders. I think they kind of ruin the recording gameplay experience, at least. And again, he's going to do what every invader always does, try and pull you into the NPCs. That was even the backstab animation, but it was just like, nope. And he's gonna get away because he's a running little bastard. Oh, he rolled. What a cunt. I don't know. He's managing to do some really nasty damage to you. Alright, so get the hell out of here, Phantom Bastard Invader. You will not welcome. Alright. Now that he's gone, go ahead and drink another Estus. The only good thing about these invaders is the fact that they actually give you your Estus back if and when you kill them. That's literally the only good thing about them. Yeah, you get an Ember, but, you know, they're still very, very, very annoying. So, back over in here, there's another item for you. There's a fog wall that we won't be going through. Here's the flame stone plate ring, so a flame resistance ring. And a NPC for you to talk to.
If any sense you live like the others, then go on ahead. Traipse right, you'll face death. Enough death to...
So anyways, yeah, you can talk to that one. You can't get into the cell from here, so oh well on that. But we will go back and go through like the catacombs area. Which is actually over here where Spartan is. And we'll meet some of our favorite enemies from the other Dark Souls games. I just absolutely love them. Not. I prefer to take the way that doesn't damage me. So yeah, there's our friends, the rats. I don't know if you can farm these guys for embers. I don't think you can, but it would be interesting. There's the melee weapon, and of course, inside Scythe are some more rats. They do kind of stun lock you pretty easily, and there is Mr. Big Rat himself. And he gives you the blood bite ring. God, cannot English today. Now, the thing about that is it gives you bleed resistance, so it's actually not a bad ring. Especially if you fight a lot of PvP players that are using like katanas and daggers and other serrated weapons that can be a bit of a problem. So open this door and you'll see that it is the bonfire that we started at. Nice quick little shortcut that opens up there. You can come down here, but sadly there's absolutely nothing. I just love games that do that to you. It's like, hey, pathway with nothing on it. So that circle around brings you to the Dilapidated Bridge bonfire. And now we go the long way to the fog gate. And this way you'll know the entire area and you'll have all the items that you can get from it. So, in case you're wondering, there are a bunch of graves. So it's definitely a graveyard. But you see all these little like metal arrows? Well, that's exactly what they are. They are great arrows. And they are being fired at you from kind of sort of like that tower up there. So basically you have to run through them, because if you get hit by them, you're pretty well screwed. So you hope they don't hit you. You can kind of grab some arrows, or not arrows, but some items extremely quickly. Otherwise, you have to just roll, just keep rolling. And I got hammered on, so that wasn't cool. Got hammered on by another arrow. Basically, you want to move into the building. And it's rather difficult to do because of the great arrows pounding the fuck out of you. And they kind of just stun lock you. Once you move into here, there's an enemy down here that's got like these dual Scythe weapons. He's the hardest one in here to kill and will do the most damage to you. Those items, you can go out there and play chicken running around and getting them if you want, if you have more heals. I don't have any more Estus left, so I'm not going to worry about that, but there is an item over here, and I do want that. Pretty easy to get to. Just go ahead and grab it. It's a great scythe, so that's how you get the great scythe. And then you run. Yeah. So yeah. Not gonna worry about that right now because it is ridiculous. But basically that's the long way. You come down in here and yeah. So interesting. Now normally there is a fog gate that you go through to get into here, but since Spartan died there's no fog gate, so not sure. Anyways, that's how you get to that point, and then you can open this door, which once you open this door will give you access to, you'll notice that it is basically the same area with that group of blood witches and everything. So we will actually just run past these guys. I want to get back to the bonfire. I'm not going to deal with them because I really don't want to die. But yeah, so it's basically just one giant loop is what it is. And you're good after that point. So the whole area is circled together. You opened up both shortcuts, and now you can literally just do whatever you want from bonfire to bonfire. If you want to farm enemies, you've gotten pretty much all the items, and yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and call it for episode 7. I will see you all in episode 8. If you have any questions, comments, anything like that, make sure you leave a comment. Go ahead and smash the like button. Check out Spartan's channel and make sure that you subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching.